Oh, I love a coffee. Yes, please. Thank you.
Sharon to Dwayne.
Hey Sharon, just got up. I'm just at Express.
Good morning, everybody. Sharon to Dwayne.
Sharon, I'm at Express right now. Excuse me. Hello.
Hey, $2 to get a cup if you don't mind.
I don't. What do you want, a double-double?
Just give me a small cube of coffee.
What kind though? Double-double? Regular?
This is small one, yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Hi,
A
Dwayne.
small double-double. Hey Dwayne, how are you?
Good, are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Here you go. She's got it. Yeah. Well, we'll have one more smoke. If no one shows up, we'll consider it. They thought it was too cold out today, and we'll get out. Yeah, we'll have one more smoke, and then we'll head out.
Hey, how's everyone's day going so far?
Good. I'm at Express, but no one's here, so I'm going to take off soon.
Yeah, I was gonna come, but we're getting ready to take our kids to the dentist. They got an appointment at 2 o'clock or 2:30, something like that. But I'm gonna see if Lisa will drop me off later for a bit, if that's okay. I'm gonna help you pack and maybe move some stuff if Sharon's able to help as well.
No rush today, because I gotta go after this. I'm gonna head down to Welland Hydro, and like I said, I don't even have power over there, so I gotta get power turned on.
Hey, Dwayne. Is there going to be meetup tonight?
Yeah, I completely forgot you said you had no power. I thought you were getting it hooked up. Okay, keep me posted, and then either way, I might just still come over anyways if that's all right with you, and we can pack and shoot the shit, whatever. Watch a movie or something.
10-4. Right now, no, Crystal, but I'll let you know if there is. Hello. Good. I just recently bought a property on Canal Bank, and the unit I'm going to be moving into doesn't have power. It got shut off by the old owner when the tenant moved out. So it's 45 Canal Bank,
45 today. Okay.
and it's Unit 2.
And you purchased this property?
Yeah, I'm the new owner.
Canal Bank. I have the main and the upper.
Yeah, the upper is what I need turned on.
So there's a tenant still paying the bills for the main unit?
The main unit, yeah. I actually bought it with a tenant. They are so wonderful.
Okay, sure. All right. And have you ever had service with us before?
Never.
Okay. So I'll just need your ID.
Okay, yeah, that was partly why I came. Let me find out what I need. So I need ID and just a proof of address.
No, just doesn't have to have a proof of address. Just if you have a driver's license is fine since you
Okay.
purchased the property. Now, since the power is off here, the first available appointment, just so you are aware, it won't be until tomorrow.
No rush at all. I'm just starting to get stuff moved, packed for moving in any way. I was just out riding, so I don't even actually have anything on me. Let me run home. I'll grab my ID and I'll be right back. Okay? Thank you so much. What a wonderful young lady. All right, so we'll whip home, grab my ID, and then whip back. Oh crap. I guess I need keys. I'm actually surprised you don't need proof of address, like a house deed or a...
The length of the flight should matter in this as well. So
Yeah, then, oh, you gotta eat something, honey. At least eat the egg. You can't just not eat. Have some of the oatmeal even. I just went over to Welland Hydro. I'm just gotta get my ID and I can get our power turned on.
sure that we can get the best price to the best people at the right time. The best people? Who would they be? Sorry, let me rephrase. The right price.
Are those the people who what? I mean, no, explain it to me. I'm interested. Who are the best people?
Well, that was a misstatement, sir. What we're trying to do is get the right price at the right time. And what that also means is making sure that if someone's on a flight that's now filling up, and we talked about unbundled pricing, and then it's free, so like if you
Crap, I gotta do my taxes too. And I left my other glove back in there. I put my glove down and then left it. I'll be right back, honey. My wife is so brave. She, even in the face of MS, she's always got a good, bright, sunny attitude. Let's leave the helmet in here. Over here. Hello. I only lived over on McAlpine in East Maine, so I was very close. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Hello. I just need power turned on in my new place.
Yeah, so that was 45 tonight?
Yes, good ear, good ear. Oh, that's my wife's ID.
The upper unit, that's not...
Awesome.
For the upper unit?
What's that?
For the upper unit?
Yes, the upper unit. Is there any way we to retroactive it so that it's on, my payments are on the 1st of every month?
We can't change the date.
Oh, okay, no big deal.
I can't see.
And I got proof of address.
Do you have any other ID with you? Because
No, that's all I have. I don't drive, eh?
I take your health card.
Well, I used to drive, but when I moved to Toronto about 20 years ago, I didn't have a job that required me to drive, so I just let it lapse. What I should do is go get one of those purple ID ones.
You can always get a purple one.
Yeah, they're cheap, aren't they? They're like $40.
I couldn't tell you.
I'll have to go have a look. I have the postal code L3B 3M9 for 45 Canal Bank.
And what phone number should we have for you?
Let's have 905-736-3682. Let me just double check that because I recently changed my phone, so I want to make sure I'm giving you the right one.
the whole building and there's a tenant in the other unit?
Yes, and they're so wonderful.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 905-736-3682.
And do you have an email address?
Dwayne Scriven at gmail.com.
Now, would you be interested in a continuing service agreement for landlords where, say, if your tenant moves out down the road, instead of turning off the power, we would transfer to your name if no one...
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
There's no cost for that, and then we would notify you.
No problem. Yeah, no, they're not going to be moving. They're very happy with the new me. Yeah. It's funny, they've got all the same likes as me. Like they dirt bike, they do crossbow shooting. They're so nice. It is wonderful.
Have you ever had service with Welland Hydro?
No, never. I've never been a homeowner. I recently got an inheritance, and I did spend a little, but I put $500,000 down on a house, so I only owe like 100,000 left on it. So yes. But it's nice being able to own instead of rent. I mean, realistically, those mortgage payments are rent, right?
That's right.
But at least it's heading towards a goal, right? You're not just,
Okay, so you're going to be living in the upper unit?
Yeah, me and my wife.
Okay. Did you want to authorize her to the account if she has questions?
She has MS. She's declining cognitive.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry. She's got such a good attitude, though. She doesn't complain. She doesn't feel sorry for herself. She feels bad that I have to look after her. And I keep telling her, don't ever think like that, right?
That's what love is about, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we've been together almost over 20 years now.
Oh, good for you,
Yeah. She's very special.
Nice. She sounds like she is.
It's kind of windy out there.
It is, isn't it?
I'm riding, and when I go into the wind, it makes my eyes tear. I have to slow down, otherwise I'll crash.
I do that. If I get wind in my eyes water.
Right away, it starts tearing.
Yeah.
I could put my contacts in and wear my I've got better visor type sunglasses that'll.
Right. Yeah.
So, is there any way to put it so that the payments on the first of every month?
That we can't. The system selects.
It's when I sign up, right?
No, the system goes by areas of the city on where we.
Oh,
send the
okay,
bills
so
and
it'll
when
just-
we do, so we can't change.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Were you setting up pre-authorized payments today, or?
I was thinking about it, but I'm probably gonna wait. Why don't I wait till I get 2 bills under my belt, and then I can get a rough idea of what I can.
Okay, sounds good. Now, when you were Toronto, you said you were coming from?
No. I've lived here in Welland for like 20 years now,
Oh,
but
okay.
I've always.
Pay any gas or like?
No, it's always been my landlord. I actually bought the house off my landlord. He owns multiple properties in town, and he sold me one of his literally his best property, and it's literally right on the canal.
Yes, it is.
It's so beautiful. Like we can sit on our porch and watch the ducks and the geese, and it's amazing.
Okay, the reason I'm asking is the system will charge a security deposit. You don't have to pay anything today, but it can be waived by pre-authorized payments, or it can be waived.
Well, we're on ODSPs. Because of my wife with MS.
You can let them know you're being charged a deposit. They
I
send us
understand
a
you
letter.
guys have a form or something that I can get my worker to fill out for a.
Not even, they just email us.
Oh,
So
okay.
they're familiar with it. You just let them know you're being charged a deposit, and they'll send us the
Awesome.
notice, and then we just remove it. So don't worry about that.
And my land, I actually asked well, he's still my landlord because I'm living where in one of his places. I had asked him if he can come down with me and just transfer and he says don't bother. He says he said basically if you let them know you're on ADSP, you will get it's almost like a rebate because he'd get charged like $100.
We'll discuss for sure.
Awesome.
Okay, let me get you set up. So when did you want the power to be turned back?
Tomorrow's fine. She was mentioning there's got a delay of the day anyway, so.
Yes, let me see how long this has been off for here. Okay, only for a few weeks.
Yeah,
Okay, not too
yeah,
long.
like a month or two.
Okay, so as the owner, you can sign a waiver allowing us to go turn the power on without you being there?
Yep, let's do
Okay,
that.
let's
Yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Because I'm going to be doing moving, packing, and stuff.
Yeah, so this way, if we miss you, we can still turn it on.
Also, the neighbor would have authorization too. The neighbor, I would let if they need to
Yeah.
just show up. He can knock on her door and
Right,
she can
okay.
say, "Yeah,
Well, so normally we either need someone inside the unit or a
I
waiver
can meet
from
someone
the
there
owner.
if I need to."
Yeah, but if you sign the waiver.
The
we'll
waiver I
go
won't
with
need
that.
to.
Yeah,
Okay.
then we can just go.
All right,
So,
yeah.
Okay, so just bear with me while I get you all set up here.
Ooh, I should call this. We're definitely low income.
Oh, yes. Did you just find that on my?
Yeah, yeah. It was just
Oh,
sitting
so
over
listen,
here.
You know, I gave that to someone that you can keep that.
That is
That's what
awesome.
I'm going to give you there.
I'll
yeah.
give him a call for sure, and I'll let my workers knows that. Well, our worker knows that I just bought a house and stuff, so I'm sure she's gonna let us know about stuff like that.
Yes, yes, because they can certainly. If you get your first bill and the deposit is still there, just don't pay the deposit, pay the bill.
Yeah.
Without that, and then call your worker and say we never.
Awesome,
got
okay.
anything or something, right? So,
Awesome, thank you.
okay. Yes, in some way we'll work that out.
Sunday's coming up with temperature's going to be a little bit warmer, so I'm really excited to be able to get out on the trails. I forgot how to spell finishing. There we go. Oh my goodness. My buddy's giving me the same when I bought the house, he's giving me a motorcycle
Oh,
as a gift. Nice, eh?
well, that's nice.
Well, he knows I've just recently in the last 5 years got into dirt biking, and all I've had so far is electric dirt bikes, really high end ones. So he's getting me an actual motorcycle.
Oh, well, it's so great to have a good relationship with your landlord like that. And now you're.
He's more than a landlord, he's a friend. He really, really is a friend. He's done so much for me. My cat, about 5 years ago, he got deathly sick. I don't know why. I think he ate something or something. And he was going to die. And I was in tears almost. And I called him and he says, well, take him to the vet. I'll come down and pay it. $600 just like that. Just because he knew it meant that much to me.
Love stories like that.
Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, I never thought I'd be a homeowner. I'll be honest. It's pretty exciting.
That is exciting.
I gave like $40,000 away to local charities. I
Yeah.
gave like 10 grand to Open Arms, 10 grand to Hope Center. Yeah, it's all of those organizations have been a big help to me and my wife when we first moved here. And got us all those organizations were a big help in getting me and my Tammy set up in the neighborhood. And yeah, so I was very happy I was able to
All right,
It's
so
the waiver?
No, this is the actual application for service. So I have
Okay.
you as the owner.
Nice.
I've got you moving into the upper unit.
Yep.
It'll be effective as of tomorrow's date, because that's when we're going to go out. So on the first bill, there will be a $30 administrative fee. This is the deposit. Let your worker know.
Okay, but the administration fee, of course, I'm paying as well.
Yeah, it'll be on the first bill, so there's nothing to pay today.
Okay.
I just need a signature here. And I made a note we're adding the continuing service agreement.
Awesome.
So what will happen is, say one day if your tenant calls and says, please close my account, we will send you a notice letting you know that they've told us they're moving out on this date.
Yeah.
And if there's no new tenant moving in, we'll just automatically transfer it. And then that $30 does not get charged
Okay.
for transferring it. So there's no fee at all.
Aw,
for
you're amazing.
transfers, yes.
All right.
So I'll make a copy of this, and then we'll get the waiver.
Thank you. I haven't even moved in and I've already got a property tax bill. They jump on that pretty quick.
Yeah, it doesn't waste any time, eh?
That's all right though. My cats are gonna be so confused because they've lived where they're living now for their whole lives, so it's gonna be new to them. That's my copy.
Yeah, that's your copy. I'll get the waiver.
And so for payment, I could just go to my bank and pay it, or set up direct deposit even.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
do that too.
All right. I might do that actually.
Well, if you set it like pre-authorized, that it comes out automatically, we don't charge a deposit.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, maybe I'll
We've
do
got
that.
options for that, right? So if you get the waiver, at least this way, we've got the waiver on file, and you don't have to worry about that at all.
Awesome. I came here last night, but I got here at 3:36, and I realized I was just too late. So.
Yeah.
I've been watching some Senate question panels. They're questioning new incoming judges. So I've got the American anthem stuck in my head.
Oh. Okay, so here's one here. I'm just gonna have you sign there and there.
Awesome.
And then lastly, there's still the continuing service agreement, where I'll have you sign as well. I know there's a few things, but then we'll be all set up.
Thank you. Wow, that's a comfy pen to write with.
It is.
It
isn't
just
it?
wraps
A
your
lot of
fingers
people,
just
yeah,
fit
love the
perfect
pen.
around it.
I grab them as soon as possible.
Yeah, my cats won't know what to do with all the new space.
That's good. They like space. I have 2 cats myself, so.
Well, we're going from a 1-bedroom to a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Huge difference. So they're going to have so much room to run around.
Nice.
My one cat's all tubby because he doesn't get any exercise.
I just need a signature down here, and this is for the continuing service agreement for landlords.
I got him an exercise wheel, but he just looked at it. They lay in it. That's it. He doesn't run on it.
I'm getting it. He loves it. He's in there all the time, and I thought, I don't know if mine would, because I got one that's a bit overweight.
I even tried showing him how it works, and we watched a cat video of a cat using it, and he watched the video because it was a cat. We watched it twice. He still doesn't care. I'm good?
No, one more thing.
Oh,
We're almost done. Okay. These are your copies there for you to keep. And let me see. Got your contract I've already given to you.
yeah, I have that here.
Yes, perfect. Okay, so that's your continuing service agreement, and that's the waiver, a copy for yourself. So we will be out there tomorrow. I'm not sure what time you turn it on. They try to do it in the morning, but they have between 8:30 and 3.
Okay, yeah, no rush at all, no rush at all. Like I say, it'll be a couple more days anyway till we're physically getting our butts into here, but
Okay.
we've already started, but it's, I hate moving. Everyone does it. Thank you for your help so much. What a great help these people are. Absolutely wonderful. The service, A+. The city hires some shitty employees like Adam Eckert, the fire scum chief, but they really outdid themselves with the Welland Hydro staff. Top notch. All right. Let's go take a quick swing around and see if anyone's dropped by Express. If not, we'll if not, we'll head home. We're just taking a quick spin around. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's cold out, but I wouldn't say it's warm. I could have actually, you can hear my sniffle. I probably could have worn a hoodie underneath. So, what are we at here? 62. I should probably plug it in. All right. Bike locked up. We got this charger charging. Uh-oh. Definitely got to blow our nose. All right, so, oh baby, so I got our power switched over. They'll do it tomorrow, so we can move by the end of the week.
It runs the FDIC, and it's been there since God was a pope. And it's new the leadership over there to resign.
So, Senator, I do care about working.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one.